be showing you how I do my nails at home, and you can save a lot of money, and it does take practice, but once practice takes the efforts, and then you'll be pretty professional. I will show you today. I'm going to be doing chrome, they call it unicorn powder, unicorn dust nails, and I will show you how to do that, and it's actually not that hard. But I do have a secret. Instead of using nail glue, I'm starting to use the top coat gel polish, and I'll show you what I mean. And it actually stays on a little longer than the nail glue, but like I said, depends on how you wear and tear your nails. It's called Ab Gel. I got this from Amazon. Mostly all these products are from Amazon or Sally's Beauty. Anyway, so yeah, you'll need top gel coat. The ones that don't need to wipe this tacky layer, it's no wipe top coat. Next would be any color that you want. You can use like black or white gel polish, but I'm using the blue gel polish today. I also got this from Amazon. This is the chrome powder that I'm going to be using, and you get like all these little cool eyeshadow sticks, I guess you call them, like I don't know if I can show you, but it's really pretty. You'll see once I do this, and I'll shine in the line and take pictures of the after I'm done my nails, and you'll see it's going to be beautiful. And then you'll be needing a file. I got this from Sally's Beauty, the store. The file is 100 coarse, 100 grits. Like, I get pretty rough file, especially if you're doing acrylic. You know, not today, I'm doing gel, but this is really good, and I've been using this for almost all of my nails. You will need a brush to fly away the dust, a cuticle pusher, and this can be quite I think I got this from Amazon. You can like probably find this from any like local beauty stores. I got this from the Dollar Tree. You can use anything that can actually hold down your fake nail. When I use the gel top coat as like glue, and then you put the fake nail on top of the gel top coat. And I use this to put on to the fake nail onto your real nail, and then you like cure it into the lights. Because if you don't do that, then the gel is going to keep rising off your nail, and when you cure it, it's not going to look right. Scissors for trimming your nail into a size that you want, and I'm going to be doing stiletto. Another option is these are supposed to be like nail art stands, so instead of like putting the nails like glued onto your fingers, you can use the false nails on these, and you just like, these blue things are like the tacky things, so you like place your nail on there basically, and then you just do any design you want on there, and it's supposed to keep it steady. You can also cure it in the light too, but I'm not going to use this today. I'm going to use my nails. This was actually 3D printed. You can find these nail art stands on Amazon. And last but not least, a gel lamp. You would need this to cure your gel. You also would need electric nail drill. I use this not on my real fingernails because I just don't like the feeling of it, and because my nails aren't that strong because I'm always putting pretty nails on, but I use that for like fake nails, and I just like rough up the shiny bit. And a trash can to catch all your dust, because you would need that. You can also wear a mask too to protect dust going in your lungs. All right, so first I'm going to use this to push back my cuticles and make sure like nothing's like rised over your nail a little bit, because like I said, you do not want any lifting because that's a pain. Alright, so once my cuticles are all pretty much pushed back, I take my scissors and this is what I do. I use scissors and I trim down a little bit on my longest nail. Once these are all even, I get my nail file and I'll start buffing off the top layer of all my nails. And it's why I do that is because it would hold the top gel to the fake nail to my real nail, so it's strong hold throughout the day, maybe a week. Now this is pretty important because you don't want to find a fake nail that's like oversized of your nail, or you don't want them to be like way too small for your nail. Actually, that kind of looked like it fit. So once you find all the size of your nails, then I'll show you the next step. Now this step is a little tricky, so I'm going to grab my top gel coat, and you don't have to shake it, but I do for some reason, but yeah. So yeah, you get your first nail ready, which I'm going to use the pinky. I think it's best to go to the small fingers and then to your thumb, that way, because you kind of have like your index finger and your thumb are kind of like always doing something than the other fingers. So I feel like you might need them before they get prettified. I do them last. Make sure that you have all of the dust off your nails before applying the top gel coat. Now we are going to apply the top gel coat, just like so. Make sure you don't touch your skin, very important. I forgot one step. Oh. Alright, so this is when this comes in. So to make your nail strong hold with your real nails, you want to buff in the inside of your fake nail. And that's actually a little trick, and it would make it a little long lasting. So after you buff the small fake nail, it's supposed to look like this. So once you apply gel top coat on your natural finger and then a little bit on your fake nail, like it's glue, just a little bit, don't saturate it, and then you put it on your nail. I usually go in like the middle, and then I slide it up into the cuticle. Make sure there's no bubbles in the nail. This is where it's a little tricky, so it takes practice. And then this is where this comes in. And you need to hold it down, because if you don't, it would keep lifting when you're trying to cure it in the light. Like that. And I noticed that underneath the gel is like seeping into my nail, and to not have that happen, I try to clear it out with this little pick at the end so it doesn't dry like that. And then once this is ready, it's ready to cure. And then you just put it right in the little lamp, and then it's curing in there. So after the first one cured, it's best to do them one at a time. You can try to do them all at the same time, but I kind of feel like it might get a little messy and might cause problems and frustrations, and you don't want to do that. It's also probably the best to wear a mask while you're dealing with dust. Just saying. Alright, so now that I got all my nails done, then I'll use this file again and buff off the rough surface, like I said, so the gel polish can have something to stick on. It actually gets pretty dusty when you do that. Woo. Okay, and then you use your little brush and take all the other excess dust off your nails. So now after dusting and everything, your nails should look like this, all buffed out. So for getting a stiletto nails, I like to trim off like the corners and then the other corner. So it looks something like that. And then that's when you get your file, and then you just file it down on both sides and keep repeating till you get the sharp points. Now after filing and shaping your nails, these what they should look like, sharp. Now I'm gonna take my blue gel polish and then I'm going to paint all of my nails on my left side. Now that your nail gel polish is all blue, then it's time to cure. Now this is what I'm most excited about, is the chrome. It's so pretty. So you grab a little bit on the little eyeshadow brush sponge, and then while the gel color is still sticky, this stuff will stick to it. And this is the trick. You just rub in the chrome powder. Also, one tip, when your gel polish is still sticky, you want to stay away from lint around you or even touching anything while you're prepping your nails, because you don't want your nails to look like a hairy mess. Now once you put all the chrome powder on, I like to use the brushy brush and just brush off the excess powder. Alright, now we're going to put the top coat on, and this is a no wipe top coat, so you wouldn't have to wipe this off. Once it cures, you're good to go. After curing the top coat, then you're pretty much done. These are beautiful, and if you shine a light on them or go outside. So that's how I do my nails, and they normally last a week, only because I deal with a lot of doggies and bathing, and so they tend to last a week, and that's pretty strong for dealing with like dogs and leashing them up and then like bathing them. So for a week, that's pretty good. Normally they would fall off in the next day or so, but yeah, so that's how I do my nails, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I can make some more if you guys like this. I can show you other creativity stuff that I can do with nails. I can do a dip acrylic, and I can show you that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see ya.